the journey. Your route is laid out plain. Going where the sun shines every day. No more heartache, no more pain. Don't pack those bags too full, my friend. Make sure you're traveling light. But take enough of my love with you to keep you warm at night.
Welcome to the show, and welcome to Mark and Daniel Audio Loudspeakers. And I'm here to basically tell everyone about a really amazing development in speaker technology. And those are the Mark and Daniel Audio Loudspeakers, which combine 4 different technologies in one package. They have the high-layer motion transformer, the proprietary SX woofer, very low crossover due to the modified Heil driver, and these man-made marble compound cabinets, which are seamless, one-piece, very heavy, and they do all the right things. Basically, they're inert, they don't vibrate, they don't crack, they don't peel, they don't delaminate because there's nothing to come apart. They're nice solid foundations for the drivers. And the sound quality of Mark and Daniel speakers only really varies in power. Even from the smallest to the largest Mark and Daniel, they all possess amazing bass response, amazing clarity, great mid-range, and because the crossovers on the speakers are really so low, the crossover point is completely out of the vocal range and also out of most instrument ranges. Crossover on the speaker is 900. Crossover on those Maximus monitors over there is 800. And on our bigger speakers, they go as low as 600 for the crossover. Actually, the thing about the Heil driver is this, or the modified Heil is this. Speakers basically move air, that's what they do. And the more efficiently they move air, the quicker they can move it, the better sound you're going to get. The modified Heils will move air 5.1 times faster than any cone dome driver. So if you can move air faster and you're also moving it more efficiently, you're going to get a beautiful, spatial, open airiness that you can't get through a cone dome. Even these little Heils right here, even though they look small, they're the equivalent in radiant surface area of 41-inch cone dome tweeters. The larger drivers here, these larger modified Dreams drivers, those are the equivalent of 60 1-inch cone dome tweeters. So imagine if you had 61-inch cones per side. And of course the SX woofer is very special too because it's a long throw piston design, but the thing that sets this apart from most long throw designs is that the travel of the cone is always under 100% magnetic control. A lot of times you'll have long throw designs, but as they get towards the extremes of their travel, they're out of a magnetic control. They may have 80% or 60%. These are always controlled from one extreme to the other 100% of the time. In our system that we have here, a prototype Pro 6 sound preamplifier. It's a prototype, but it will be available probably at the end of this year. It's a completely 6 discrete channel preamplifier, which will allow audiophiles to combine their best audio equipment, their best speakers and their amplifiers. It actually bridges the quality gap because it allows audiophiles to use their best equipment in their video systems, and a lot of times, as you probably know, an audiophile has a video system separate from his audio system, and when they buy a video system, they end up compromising both in preamplification, amplification, as well as speaker components. So they end up with maybe 5 kind of okay speakers, and they've got an amplifier that might have 50 watts a channel for their video system, and it really leaves a lot to be desired both for audio and video. This way they can use their best equipment, channel everything through this, set each individual level precisely and get it exactly right, and really eliminate the need for two complete systems, one audio, one video. You can just have them combined as they should be from the beginning. Along with our other equipment, we have a modified Sony CD player. It's actually now it's a Mod Wright, created by Dan Wright. He uses tubes over here and produces wonderful sound. He also makes preamplifiers that are excellent. And we're using AudiogoN power amps. These are from Canada. Very clean power, Class D amplification. Here's our newest speaker. Actually, this is the only pair in the United States right now. I'm looking forward to getting a whole bunch of these very soon. These are the Maximus Mini speakers. They just call them the Minis for short. Retail for $1,200. They're just an astounding speaker. Amazing bass response, amazing upper end. You really have to hear these speakers to actually believe they exist. And another really nice feature about these speakers is they're bi-wired. So I mean, right now we're just, because of the amp we're using, we actually have jumpers, but these jumpers can be easily removed, and they can be bi-wired for your system for even better response. But they produce incredible sound. They're available in all the colors that Mark and Daniel make, and of course custom colors. They even have a really slick little metal grill for the bass speaker. And I love the way they look, and I really love the way they sound. They're just incredible. Great for people who want to have a wonderful pair of speakers next to their computer, or great pair of speakers that are portable and they can take with them for their portable music systems. They do require power, but if you've got the power, boy, they will produce the sound for you. Just love them.
Power-wise, you're currently running them with 50 watts per channel?
Yeah, this unit's called the Aura. It was designed in England, made in Korea. Has 50 watts of clean power per channel. It's a very simple unit, but it works beautifully. It has AM/FM radio and AM/FM stereo. It has a built-in clock with alarm. It has a hard disk drive. It has 2 USB ports. It retails for $2,500, and it's an amazing all-in-one unit. In fact, many people, if they only had choice of one stereo, this would be an ideal system for them. I mean, for under $4,000 with those speakers and this, you'd have an outstanding stereophile quality unit for the home or the office. Yeah, great sound. As we were discussing, a lot of times audiophiles are asked the question, what do you recommend I start with, by friends who are really they're non-audiophiles. They're into their music, but they really are sort of put off by the complexity of the audiophile world. But this gets their feet wet. This kind of system that has audiophile quality basically will take your friends and they can play their CDs that they already know, and yet expand their world and appreciation of the music that they have already. This is a beautiful system to recommend to anyone, simply because it's basically 3-piece, easy as pie to put together. You just plug in 2 speaker wires and you're set. The wonderful quality of this is it has audiophile quality sound. So what you're really doing to your friends is you're opening the world of quality sound reproduction on a budget. So this is a great starter system. It's easily under $4,000 retail, and it's a great way to recommend to people's friends to really enjoy the beauty of music on a budget, but without compromising sound quality.
Let your